The second annual I Am Her Feminine Hygiene Drive, supporting young ladies from Ghana, Africa in need of everyday essentials and feminine hygiene products, was a great success. Thanks to the generosity of our community and organizations like Period.org, Muskegon Heights Public School Academy, Confident Cosmetics, Muskegon Heights Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Inc., and everyone who made a contribution. Hundreds of young ladies and village members received essential items. The community made a lasting impact with more than 10,000 sanitation items donated. If you would like to help, donations can be made year-round by dropping off items in the donation shed at the Mays and Wright Media Center, located at 1877 Peck Street, or making a contribution to paypal.me/1037thebeats. For more information, call 231-727-5007. Thank you for supporting I Am Her Foundation. 103.7 The Beat has officially launched its new interactive music video show. WUVS 103.7 presents features music videos along with dialogue, a variety of topics, and interviews with local influencers, dignitaries, and national celebrities. Airing Mondays at 11 p.m., Wednesdays at 7 p.m., and Fridays at 10:30 p.m., with bonus shows at various time slots on the Michigan statewide Comcast network, CN 900, reaching nearly 1 million households in all the major markets throughout the state. Join the conversation and be part of the show. Submit your questions through Facebook Live and have it appear on the show. Be sure to like, share, comment, and ask questions.
All right, family. PA and Big Rob here. I think this guest, our producer, Big Rob, she knew our situation. She knew we need some help. And so she found a brother, an HBCU alum, who had created a Black-owned health supplement to help put people like me and Big Rob back in the game.
Back in the game.
After this conversation, I guess I no longer have to take Viagra.
Me either.
Here we go.
Or Cialis.
Sir, how you doing today, Mr. White? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very happy to be here. Very happy to be here.
I'm looking at these pictures. They say you're 60 years old, allegedly.
Yes, sir. 1961.
Wow. Wow.
Man, you look good, man. You look very good.
Yeah, PA don't even look that good.
I try hard, brothers, but I got to thank my mother because she always taught me to eat right. I didn't abuse myself. Believe me, I partied a lot, but I didn't abuse myself.
Yeah, PA don't look that good at 50, so you doing real good.
And Rob definitely don't look that good, and he's younger than that. He actually looked like what he been through, though. So Mr. White, this picture right here, how old was you when you took this picture?
I was about 57.
Wow.
57, yeah.
Is that because of your supplements that you came out with, or is it a combination of your workout and supplements?
Well, let me explain to you about the supplements. I take the supplements in the pure herbal form. Everybody's not going to do that. So it's a combination of just lifestyle all my life. I've always liked to exercise. I've been into it. And I've always liked to eat properly, like a plant-based diet. And in my supplements, all of the herbs and ingredients in my supplements, and at least 90% of them I take, but I take it in the herbal form. Most folks aren't going to buy the herbs and make a tea or grind them up. They'd rather have it in a capsule. So I tried to make what I do easy for the average person, the average male.
So what's the secret about your stuff? What you got up in there that other folks don't have?
Well, this is a G-rated show, right?
Yeah, it's definitely G-rated. Yeah, FCC rated.
Okay. Let's say for the male enhancement, it's an herb called Tonkat Ali. The herb tastes nasty, very, very, very nasty, but it works. And it's an herb called horny goat weed, which means exactly the way it sounds, because a Chinese farmer noticed that his goats, when they were on the hill grazing, eating this weed, they got to be a little more active. So those are two things. Plus turmeric. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. And like I tell all of my customers, that there is no magic pill. There is no magic bullet. You can't take my supplements and boom, expect it to, oh, wow, it's a miracle. You have to not take my supplements and then go to McDonald's and have your Big Mac and fries and stuff like that. You know, you cannot sit down on the couch all day and expect things to work. It's a synergistic approach, everything together. And my supplements just give you that edge. They give you that boost. But the Tomcat Ali that's contained in the supplement and the horny goat weed really work as they say. Because I'm a witness to that. Because I'm 60 years old and I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old.
What?
So it works.
What?
And what is this horny goat weed?
You in Africa somewhere? Where you at, bro?
Is the horny goat weed you got to smoke?
It's funny you would say that, bro, because my ex-wife is from Senegal.
Oh, okay.
But she's here. You know, she's here, but she's my ex, but we have 2 children together. So it's like
so when you was like this, you was popping out kids. It's 57.
Yeah.
What do you say you taking, bro? A horny goat weed, you gotta smoke that or what, man?
No, you can. The way I have it packaged, it's in a capsule form. But me, the way I take it, I mix my horny goat weed, my Tomcat Ali. I just put under my tongue because Tomcat Ali is so bitter that it just makes everything taste nasty. But it works. It works. Tomcat Ali. I mean, if you look at, and like the way I have the website set up, you can look at the back on the ingredients, and the people can look up the ingredients. But for male virility, the Tomcat Ali also gives you more free testosterone, because testosterone is the male hormone. That's the hormone that makes a man a man.
Yeah.
And as we age, your testosterone tends to dip, but it doesn't have to with proper diet, exercise, and certain herbs. It works.
I had a couple jokes about that, but I'm not gonna mess with my brother Rob today on that testosterone. There's some other people, some other folks I know. There's one elected official in my city that he got too much estrogen. But anyway,
oh wow,
he's very unbalanced. Very unbalanced. Totally unbalanced.
He got man boobs, eh?
And all that. But anyway, don't know if he's trying to do it or just this might be the food, man. Is it possible that the food could be making our boys have more estrogen than testosterone?
Definitely that is true, because certain plastics, the way certain things are, I'm not exactly sure, but I read this before a lot. Like, you know how canned goods, they have that little lining inside, and certain plastics. They did an experiment with frogs, and it actually feminized the frogs. And if men take too much soy mimics estrogen.
Well, now we know what happened with PA.
I don't do the soy thing no more, bro. I 3-4 years ago. That was
he was walking around here switching and everything. I said, bro, you need to slow down. You need some more testosterone in you. So yeah, we know what happened with you, brother.
The speed that Rob got on skinny jeans right now. So Mr. White, what's the website?
The website is The Fit Over 40. 40, not FORTY, thefitover40.com.
And one of your groups got over 10,000 members.
Yeah, me and my fraternity brother from Howard, we formed a group geared toward African-American males or black males from around the world called Fit Black Men Over 40, because we were talking number of years ago just about how some of our own frat brothers, our friends from school, how they had 38-inch waist, 40-inch waist, sick, can't move, can't bend down. And he said, we should start a group to try to make, Black males more aware, especially in our age group. And I was about 50 then, especially in our age group, that it doesn't have to be that way. And it's not hard. It's not insurmountable. And it doesn't take like a whole lot of work. It takes work, because anything positive takes effort, but it doesn't take a whole lot of work. And we just formed the group, and it grew and it grew and it grew organically. Like, it wasn't like we advertised it, it just grew.
Right. So tell me this, how often do you work out at 60?
Well, I try to work out. I try to do something at least 5-6 days a week. And what I do, right? The pandemic made me realize that I don't need to go to the gym. I have everything in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And what people have to realize, that every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. If you jump down and do 25 push-ups 2 or 3 times a day, that adds up. That counts. If you do body weight squats 3 times a day, you get up in the morning and stretch. You go to bed, you stretch. You walk around the block. It doesn't take a whole lot, but the most important thing is what you eat. Because people kill themselves with a knife and fork. That's the problem, is what you eat. And believe you me, I'm from New Jersey, but my grandmother was from South Carolina, so I had a lot of soul food growing up. But soul food really says what it really does. It separates the soul from the body, because all of the people in my grandmother's age group, they died. My grandmother's brothers and sisters, they died from diabetes, heart attacks, legs amputated from all that soul food.
Wow.
So it's like,
well, let's go. We got your list here of supplements you have on the website, the Fit Over 40. African mango, what is that?
African mango assists in fat burning. And it's really the seeds of the mango that assist with that. Because people have to think about a seed. A seed is this little less than 1-inch thing that you put in the ground, and it grows a whole tree that weighs thousands of pounds. Seeds are very powerful, and they contain a lot of nutrients.
Now, so many things are self-explanatory. Well, what is oxyburn?
Oxyburn assists you in the fat burning process. Because what happens, right, is most people burn carbohydrates, and your body has to adapt to start to burn fat. And then you go into this thing called ketosis. And that's when you tell you're burning fat, because if you do a blood test, they detect ketones in the blood, which is what is broken down when you burn fat. So this just pushes it along a little faster.
What is Ultra Test?
Ultra Test helps assist bringing back your testosterone. And what people don't realize is a lot of people, where the doctors say they have low testosterone, they have low free testosterone. That's where the Tonkat Ali comes into play, because your testosterone, as you age, it gets bound with this other compound. I forget the name. Tonkat Ali and the other ingredients free it up. And believe it or not, leg exercises, doing squats and things like that, help build testosterone.
Now, you got the male enhancement here. What's different? How do you compare this to Viagra? And what's the other one, Rob? You say Cialis?
Cialis.
Yes.
Well, what you got to realize is that most of these pharmaceutical drugs get their ingredients from plants anyway. But with natural methods, it's not as fast, because everything's fast don't mean it's good. Like, you may have a fast woman, but she ain't a good woman. The same thing with certain drugs. Viagra, it'll work fast, but it's taking care of that particular moment. When you take herbs and you exercise, it goes to and eat correctly, it goes to the problem. not just for that quick fix. Because what Viagra does, it widens the blood vessels to get more blood flow to the penis area. And, things called nitrates, natural nitrates that is used. That's the reason why you can't take Viagra if you're on nitroglycerin or heart pills. But instead of taking Viagra, take my supplement, take some beets. Beets are very good for relaxing the blood vessels and widening them. That's what Viagra does.
Wow. Which one of these products is like your brand that has your ingredients that you created?
Well, all of them, because what happened was I've got a bachelor's of science in microbiology, but by no means did I like formulate these myself. I went to the manufacturer. As I said, look, I am not going to sell something that I don't use. I use this, I use that, I use this, I use that. Can your chemist put something together for me with these ingredients and then put my label on it? Because I don't believe in selling people stuff that I don't use by myself or wouldn't use. So that's why it's just 10 products there, because I could have the protein drink. I don't like protein drinks too much, just because, unless it's a plant-based protein, but just because the artificial colors in it. So that's the way my mother raised me, thank God. I never had a cavity in my life. I never smoked. I never drank. Well, I drank, but not in the habit of drinking. I tried to stay away from a lot of sugar. My mother gave me fruit. She gave me vegetables. I was and still am a martial artist. I remember when I was young, my mother bought me boxing gloves, a punching bag, weights, muscle magazines with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So the way I am, I owe to my mom, and it just compounded and grew and grew and grew. And then when I became late 40s, 50s, I looked at my friends and said, what are you doing to yourself? You're killing yourself with a knife and fork. Eat right. Stop eating that junk. Stop eating so much. And believe you me, I like to eat, but it's like, do you eat to live or do you live to eat? That's the question that a lot of folks need to answer.
A lot of time, how to eat to live. There you go.
Yeah.
Before we go, when you found out that this person that was pregnant by you at 57, were you surprised?
Not really. Because I had two with her, and right now we just got divorced. She's 31.
Oh, and you always and you 60?
Yeah, but when I first met her, she thought I was like 40, 39. Because I met her in 2010.
Okay.
And I thought she was older than what she was.
Right.
And then one thing led to another.
But wow, man. So you wasn't surprised. Wow, Rob.
No.
Rob, there you go, Rob. You still got a chance to get that 10 you want, man.
No, bro. I'm good with 5.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm good with 5.
Right. Very inspiring. Before we go, what should we not eat? In closing, what should we not eat as black men?
Okay, as black men, you need to eat more plants, a plant-based diet. You should have when you have your plate, it should be at least 80% plants. No processed foods at all. No artificial colors. And as the great Jacques Lalanne said, if it's made in if it's made in a plant, don't eat it. If it comes from a plant, eat it. Try to eat things more natural in their natural state and just keep moving. Keep moving. Like me, I'd rather wear out than rust out. Just like water, if water is still too long, what does the water do? It stagnates. So keep it moving. Take the stairs. If you can walk up 2 or 3 flights of stairs to work, take the stairs. When you get in your car and drive to work, or when you're sitting at your desk, get up and move around every 5 minutes. Because people lose their range of motion. And if you go to my website and click on the videos and look at the video I have for the supplement I have called Joint Flex, and you see the type of stretching I'm doing, I'm still just as flexible as I was in my early 20s.
Wow.
But I was blessed just because I fell off a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. I fell off a couple times, but I never let it stay that long. Right. Don't stay off too long. That's the thing.
Thank you so much for your time today. How long did it take to get the orders if we place the order today? How long?
It shouldn't take about a week and a half.
Okay. That's good.
Week and a half.
All righty. There you go, Rob. There you go,
sir.
family. Appreciate you.
Well, thank you very much.
No, we thank you for your contributions and for feeding us today, okay?
Okay.
Peace and blessings to you. Make sure you have a good day.
Peace and blessings to you.